Good morning, Middle One. How are you? Today we'll complete a revision on Unit 1, Lesson 1. We studied at the previous session the physical properties of matter. We studied color, taste, and smell, density, melting point, boiling point, hardness. Today we'll complete the physical properties. Electric conduction. We can use electric conductivity to differentiate between substances that conduct electricity or don't. We can differentiate between different substances by electric conductivity. Some substances conduct electricity and another substances doesn't conduct electricity. Substances which conduct electricity or allow electricity to flow through them, it's called electric conductors or good conductors of electricity, such as metals, iron, copper, aluminium, and solutions like acidic solution, alkaline solution, some salt solution. And there are substances which are bad conductors of electricity, which are called the electric insulators, don't allow electricity to flow through them. Gases, all gases don't allow electricity to flow through them. Solutions such as sugar solution and solution of hydrogen chloride in benzene, okay? And some solids bad conductors of electricity as wood, plastic, sulfur, and phosphorus. Okay, so substances classified according to conductivity of electricity into two: electric conductors, which are good conductors of electricity; electric insulators, which are bad conductors of electricity. Electric conductors, substances that allow electricity to flow through them. Electric insulators, substances which doesn't allow the electricity to flow through them. Okay. Electric conductors such as metals, solutions, acidic, alkaline, some salt solution. Electric insulators, gases, sugar solution, hydrogen chloride in benzene, some solids such as wood, plastic, sulfur, and phosphorus. Okay? So electric wires or electric cables are made up of copper or aluminium. Why? Because they are good conductors of electricity. Screwdrivers are made of steel, while their handle is made of wood or plastic. Because steel iron is a good conductor of electricity, but wood and plastic bad conductor of electricity. Okay? The last physical property is thermal conductivity. Okay? Substances according to conductivity of heat into good conductors of heat or heat conductors, bad conductors of heat or heat insulators. Good conductors of heat or heat conductors such as metals, iron, copper, aluminium. Bad conductors of heat don't allow the heat to flow through them like wood and plastic. So cooking pans are made of aluminium because aluminium is a good conductor of heat and have high melting point. Handles of cooking pans are made of wood or plastic because wood and plastic are bad conductors of heat. Because wood and plastic are bad conductors of heat, doesn't let the heat to flow through it. Okay? We finished the physical property, and now to differentiate between to distinguish between different substances, we can distinguish by its chemical activity. Metals classified according to their chemical activity with atmospheric air into metals. I will study now the metals. The behavior of metals when it exposed to the humid air, when exposed to the atmospheric air. Metals can be very active or less active or inactive. Very active by the meaning of when it exposed to the humid air, it reacts faster with the oxygen, okay? And it changes into another substance. Metal reacts with very active metals. Metals react with atmospheric oxygen when they are exposed to the humid air, such as sodium and potassium. So we kept these metals under kerosene surface to prevent their reaction with atmospheric air. Less active metals react with atmospheric oxygen after a long time, maybe take days or weeks or months, but it react with atmospheric oxygen, such as iron, aluminium, copper. They react with atmospheric oxygen after a long time. Then they will rust and corrodes. Metals inactive metals that find a great difficulty to react with atmospheric air, maybe doesn't react with atmospheric air, find a great difficulty to react with atmospheric air, such as silver, gold, platinum. They don't react with oxygen due to their weak chemical activity, so they are used in making jewelry, such as silver, gold, platinum, nickel, chromium. These metals find a great difficulty to react with the atmospheric oxygen, so we can make jewelry from silver and gold because it doesn't rust, okay, because it find a great difficulty to react with atmospheric oxygen. Sodium and potassium must be kept under kerosene surface to prevent the reaction with atmospheric oxygen. Steel bridges and holders of the light bulbs are painted from time to time. Why? To protect them from rust and corrosion. Metallic spare parts of the cars are covered with grease. Why it covered with grease? To protect them from rust and corrosion. Aluminium cooking pans are washed with rough material to remove the last rusted layer, the rust layer formed on their surface. Okay? Thank you. We finished this lesson.